It was fun and scary at the same time.
Okay.
Because at some point we fear for our parents' lives, our lives, considering the taxi riots and whatnot. They did affect us somehow. But luckily my dad was a silent person in in the industry. So the person on active in so it was a partnership between the two.
Okay.
So motho na le ko pele ka di taxi ne le rangwanaka because na le unemployed. My father kirene a bereka. So rangwanaka ke ena na le ko pele, but still it never affect her because remember they know gore ke tša kakae. If banyaka any of them baka mo kry then ya ba re ga sho sana motho and I can't live go le ka mogola le gona considering crime and the state I was going through divorce at the same time. So a lot was happening, hence I'm saying life happened. Dilone dile fast, to be honest. I lost a lot of things. I lost houses, I lost cars, I lost at some point I lost my dignity. I didn't want to be around people and because ne ke rata go dula ka raba. So ka re ke boya sekolo mola mo robotong ya stadium there were two men standing there. Ne gona le banna ba mara nna ne ke ba tseba gore ke batho ba di taxi. So they just greeted me mara because I knew gore gona le dilwana tša di riots and what not and partially I'm involved ka gara ka taba tša di taxi and ne ke tshogile. So one of them na ra re ka no go dropa gae. Then I said ka remember ka ke go tsena ga koko semamang ka mola ene no go sena koko semamang. I just avoided gore ba go sure okay gona le gausu mo ka yang ka re no ke tsena ka go ga koko semamang ba nrumile ka ga koko semamang.
Hello everybody, welcome to our YouTube channel and thank you very much for subscribing. If you haven't done that, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and maybe at the end of this video, give us a like. Leave a comment down below and tell us what you think about today's episode. So today, I'm very excited. I'm very excited because I have my sister here who's going to be with us and share her story with us. So I don't want to tell them what's your name so that okay, introduce her. So who are you? Where do you come from? And what are you busy doing?
Okay, ke nna Madihlare ne. Wa ga Maleka, ke dula mo zone 4 mo la Gaufeli clinic. Born and bred mo Seshego, grew up in the dusty roads of zone 1 ka Masakaneng.
Oh, ga lo tswa ka Masakaneng?
Yes.
Oh, before later mo ke bele Masakaneng.
Masakaneng, yes.
Oh,
Masakaneng.
That tlile late yo le fitile mo.
Yeah, ke belega tšwe clinicing ya zone 1.
Oh, yeah.
Then Radula zone 1, I came zone 4, I think I was about 10, 11.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Born and bred in Seshego.
Sure.
Yeah.
I know. No wonder guys, ke thoma gae pele. A ke no thoma pele ka batho ba kwa golo. Bebele ere start in Samaria, then Judea, then the Judea, Samaria, and the whole part of the earth.
And
so
then
thoma gae locally. So before we go,
and then English sharing, charity begins at home.
Charity begins at home. Yeah. So it's my dear sister. Even though we don't do house in the because you're running a business, I guess it's good for people to know where you stay. Then support in that way.
Yeah.
So, sister, there's a lot. That's a lot. But before you can get into your stories and all that, can you share with us your childhood as you were growing up? How was it? Zone 1, later on, like zone 4. Life. How was life at the time? And what really happened in those times? And the funny moments, if you can remember, and if down lows moments, if you can remember. Get interested the primary and high school level. Okay. So it's not, I get primary, it's not really about school, it's just about the level, aging and around. Yeah.
Ai ke be ke le ngwana mongwe go seleka ke be ke rata tsela le ga nyelo fo sho ba ntse bang batla bona gore ke rata strata be ke rata tsela.
Yeah.
Mara ke be ke sa rate tsela in in a way ya go seleka be ke nyako no ba around people
Oh.
be ke rata bo leader
Oh,
be ke rata maybe be ke bitsa ring leader of some sort
Yeah,
mara re sa seleke
Yeah.
so primary ka ke itsene gona zone 1 skolo from there ke that era ne mo gona le di higher primary lower primary so it's not like I'm disclosing my age mara le tla no bona gore what is happening nonetheless ke tsene primary ka mponagele ga o fela ga Julius Malema ka tsena kgobokanang ye ga nyo le ba e bitsang Moruleng High School. It used to be Kgobokanang Higher Primary School. So ne thoma ka standard 3 until standard 5. So that's why I did my primary school. And then ka tsamaya ka tsena Motlhakaneng secondary school.
Le
yona e zone 1 ga o fele dishopo. Motlhakaneng ke tsene 3 years. Ke tsene 3 years. 3 years e bile gore ke bala standard 8 from 3. Ke standard 8 ga nyelo ke grade 10.
standard o tsebe le gore
Rena batho ba le ba
o na le standard
ke mo standard ke mo di grade. So Motlhakaneng ke tsene until form 3. Then I completed my high school ko some boarding school Joburg. Sa le ka kry scholarship ka tsena sekolo sela ne ba se bitsa St. Luke's. I think ga nyelo ba se change sekolo. Like it was the private schools neng di owner go it's like an NGO type of thing. Then from there I went to University of the Western Cape for a year.
so no travel
Yes, I'm a South African.
le nao le be le fita le gola
So that explains gore ke gotse ke rata tsela ke gotse ke rata go ba around people but around people that make me happy. Around people that talk progress.
Sure.
So to speak. So o ka ntsebelela ke tsamaya le batho ba ileng gore o dutse le bona. There's I get maybe I can say bana le something. But they can take you somewhere. Whichever way. Yeah. So in a nutshell that is me. It's in Western Cape for a year. Then I moved to Val Tech. I knew the Val University of Technology. Na ke tsenele Val Triangle Technicon. In all Africans le English ile Val Driehoekse Technicon.
Make so much of gore ke tsedi Capricorn FET.
FET.
Bona ba tseba Capricorn TVET college.
Yes. So that somehow you go jara motho o na phela ka which years. Wa bona which era. But it was a nice feeling. You know pholo ba gale bo bose.
Okay.
A bo tshwana le ba ganjalo re influence ke a lot of things. Re influence ke technology, re influence ke tšhelete. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of
social media.
There's a lot of
things. The social media.
You know what I mean? So nna nka bolela ka radio ba sa e bitsa bantu. And for the record, sa le ka jwale ka kuranteng ke sa le o monyane. I was crowned Miss Shego Crutches. I think I was ne ke le 4 years.
Crazy.
Yebo.
Yo.
So I've always been, I always loved to be in the forefront, but for the good reasons.
Yeah.
So that's me in a nutshell.
Yo. Yeah. Can you tell ka tshwaretse le ka moka o ka se fetsa
Nka se fetsa. It's a long story.
So o go tshintse o rata go di sepela around and everything. You spoke about o dutse o tsene sekolo sa mo gausi le mo Julius Malema le ngona or something like that and everything. Do you have any stories le yena ile la?
No, because he's younger than me.
Okay.
And remember ge re tsamaya zone 1 he was way young. When I was 10 maybe anana le boma 6 or 4. Yeah, so he's younger than me.
Yeah, I guess you can think.
Yeah, he's younger than me.
How old is she?
So yeah, Julius said to be in politics and yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah. You're old. Get on and Julius Malema ke motho ka and I know we be ngwana.
Yes.
And all that. Oh wow. I know you ka kwa gae and no sister and everything and all that. I want to get into the story ya gore no what did you dream to become? What happened along the way? and all that. But before re ka ya moo, ke kry some information about what I know. Ka kwa gae be le batho ba di-taxi. Yeah.
Correct.
Ga maleka ka di-taxi.
Yes. Tšedi red.
Tšedi red.
Yeah.
And how was life o tseba le gore ka ge re rata di-taxi and all that?
You know, it was fun and scary at the same time.
Okay.
Because at some point we fear for our parents' lives, our lives, considering the taxi riots and whatnot. They did affect us somehow. But luckily my dad was a silent person in in the industry. So the person was active in Rangwaniaka. So it was a partnership between the two.
Okay.
So muthu na le ko pele ka di taxi ne le Rangwanaka because na le unemployed. My father krene a bereka. So Rangwanaka ke ena na le ko pele, but still it never affect because remember they know gore ke tša kakae. If banyaka any of them ba ka mo kry. Le rena if maybe re one if banyaka go dira whatever they want to do in terms of violence ba ka idi. The only thing you know dilo tše dingwe modimo di dira ka tsela ga.
Sure.
And we never experienced that. I think it happened once nkile ya diragala. I think my father nasana le vene ba ibitša Ford orange sorry ibitša Heel Boy.
I wouldn't remember that.
Yeah, tšetša bo di-cotina ile 3 liter. So
go gopola le really 3 liter.
yeah, Rangwana ka na tsamaya ka Cressida. Remember ke re di-taxi owners ne ba rata Cressida because it was seen as the most speedy car in terms of gore ba tšhaba and whatnot. So you kgona go maneuver and ya kitile. There was a red one as well.
Oh yes, I think
So there was one time the one the riots. Rangwana was scared. He was very scared. So ga fitla ya ba gore no o re my dad o no mphe ve ke she Cressida. So luckily jarata ge ke golo so we can park the car go morago ka sebone. So ra parka Cressida ka mola then Rangwana ka tsamaya ka van. I think we used it for a week or 2 weeks until dilo di settle down. So that was the only moment mo really unsettled in terms of ka re no na le di-taxi and whatnot. So
so you would say that the lifestyle ya di-taxi is, even though it might bring money, but it's
risky, it's scary. It's on a politics.
Okay.
You know when you're a politician, bana ba gago ba at serious risks.
Sure.
Because motho wa gona ga go nyaka o kgona go botsa gore ke a tseba gore ngwana o tsena kae, ke a tseba gore khutso o driver ngwana gago.
Oh, ke phela ke bona ka di movie.
Yeah.
O kry ba re motho ba re no, you know the weak point ya re ke familiar.
Ba fetse ba go botsa gore ngwana gago o drop off nako mang, o pick up wa nako mang, o tsena sekolo kae. Ba go botsa gore tšatši leo wa pere jwang.
Have you ever experienced anything like that in your life?
Yeah. Nkile ya direga gona nako neno ya di-taxi because most people couldn't differentiate gore na papa ka ke mang, Rangwana ka they couldn't tell the difference gore ke ngwana mang. So that was the thing, and at that time ne ke tsena sekolo Motlhakaneng. Ne so ya ba gore tšatši le lengwe ke tswa sekolo ne ke boa ka maoto. That back then ne go sena ntela gore o khirenya ka langwana transport. I walked from here to Motlhakaneng every day. There was no Ramatlhodi, there was no plaza. Ne le ganga then rengaya kwa. The only thing the building ene ile gona mola ne le police station. From there ke ganga mola go leng Ramatlhodi ro phuleletša ko robotong ya stadium then ke jika.
Home Affairs le be le gona?
No, ne se
not Home Affairs re keng labor.
Labor ne se gona mara ne ile some offices tša government but ne se labor. Yeah, then come on next door ne le agriculture. I think it's still agriculture. I remember because we used to take our dogs there for gona le vet ka mo. Remember I grew up in an environment yes, so I would take them there. That's the agriculture. Because na redisha kwala. So ka re ke boya sekolo mola mo robotong ya stadium. There were 2 men standing there. No gona le banna ba mara nna ne ke ba tseba gore ke batho ba di-taxi. So they just greeted me mara because I knew gore gona le dilwana tša di-riots and whatnot and partially I'm involved. And like so one of them nara ka no drop a guy. Then I said, I remember that ke go tsena ga kokos mamang ka mola and no go sna kokos mamang. I just avoided gore ba khushi sure okay gona le gausu mo ka yang. ka re no ke o tsena ka kua ka koko semamang
Eh.
ba nromile ka ga koko semamang
Eh.
so ya ba gore ke phefile ka mokgwanonong
Yeah,
then from there ba gore dia fela life went on mara it's not a comfortable
Space,
no it's not
Ish.
it's not I don't want to lie it's not
Yeah. So what happened with that business?
e jere ke rangwane yaka
Oh, ni bila na maija full
e
time.
jere mara like he's still the father to us you know what I mean we've always perceived him as a father even like ja ke meet rangwane ke meet time
Oh, yeah.
so
It's only right to say
yes
that.
he's my dad and
Yeah.
he's still taking care of the business and it has grown
Yeah.
the other positive thing that takes the business ke tsebile go drive ka pela because of the taxi
Eh. A ona ka mokgwa.
I knew how to drive when I was 12 but no one knew and can't really drive and I remember nearly the E20 to make E20
E20.
gera ya gona emo e go
Eh,
godimo
before siyaya.
yebo
Eh.
so I knew how to drive when I was 12
Ba bangwe na mabatsi E20 ke.
ba tla itseba
I'm trying to portray a picture on
You know
there.
what I mean?
I'm
Yeah.
trying to portray a picture on
yeah,
E20
that
ke
was the ntho ke gainileng from that
Okay.
advantage maybe nngwe e bile go tseba ke batho maybe ba bangwe ba gore o le ska motshwara bo papa ge eng or bo rangwane ge eng mara ka ge shwa sanga experience of violence
Okay.
wa ikushisa and I've never seen my dad a dira violence but I knew gore batho ne ba mo respect maybe because of the job that he was doing maybe I added to the industry that he was in at the same time but asanka ka ba exposed to yona first hand yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Very interesting. I always felt like I want to drive a taxi. Somehow, I just want to drive it. Like I'm a billionaire.
Yeah.
Ke nyoko bitšwa, malome driver.
Malume drive
Good, like I don't know why. I just feel like ke nyoko bitšwa malome driver.
mara it's nice like gone jalo in this era ke o driver bana o bona o concentrate on your scholar transport it's very nice
It's very nice.
it's very nice and ina le chelete compared to ganjolo a usana chelete in the industry because you've got the Ubers and the Bolts
Yeah.
you know what I mean
Yeah,
people have cars now
Yeah.
so
Plus, go tsogile raurau kwa le.
Yebo.
That's okay guy. Go Soweto.
yes go na le gore ba re a sa banya gona batho ba babedi gore ba ka ra koloi which is senseless to me it's senseless
Or why do
so I can't take a 3-year-old to a taxi because I have to drop them off ko skolo if ke na le ma twins ke nna ke ba bararo and then there's a big sister maybe o tsele no sa tsana primary nonetheless o tsana primary or guy they are my kids ke ba transport and I've got reasons why ke ba transport
Exactly.
you know what I mean so tše dingwe ka ba gore ba ka feta sekolong late tše dingwe ke safety there's a lot of factors
reasons.
you know what I mean
Plus, in the world that we're living in, o ka sa tshepa selo.
yebo
Yeah, no.
it's not easy
It's a lot to take in. It's a lot to take in.
that was strong
I call it the golden question, the question that I want to ask. I call it the golden question, which is when you were younger, having dreams. You dreamt of becoming this, becoming that, and all those things. And I guess with you, some of them could have been fulfilled or you have achieved certain things in life and all that. But something happened
in between
and today you are where you are. Can you tell us that story, that journey?
Ge ke gola, I wanted to be a doctor
Okay.
I'm good at maths
Okay.
Yeah,
Ke a bone fito go le gore bo le tšhopoto ko go wena
Yes,
kwa
so
le ke lebelela ke re metso le go tsa gore
Yes.
o tamphara.
so right now I've got extra classes for bana ba primary
Oh, okay.
then bampa smallanyana fee
Yeah,
you know what I mean
yeah.
mara I'm good at maths I've always been good at maths and I want to thank my teacher there's a guy that made me see or maths is not difficult
Oh,
his
okay.
name is Peter Mateg
Okay.
Baba Mtsibang maybe ba ka no Mtsiba ka Fudua he's a soccer player but he's old now
Oh, okay.
yeah but I still ke sa bolela le yena we
Yeah,
still mara re bolela dipalo nna le yena
Sure,
we're not friends
Yeah,
I still call him Sam and
Yeah,
and
yeah,
and
yeah.
we at that level
Yeah.
so that guy made me love mathematics and he told me ne ke bala form 1 ke thoma tla ka Mthakaneng and then he had just completed his honors in maths because the first day I addressed how to now I'm holding an honors degree ka maths ka maths then he explained dilo tše dingwe tše e leng gore motho o mongwe a reng maths o difficult a ka se dilemo even to this day ke tlo for example
Okay.
Or 1 + 1 give 2, it will never change. Whether you're a doctor, whether you're a PhD,
Yeah.
it will remain 2.
Sure.
Wa ikutlwisisa?
Yeah.
So we feel those kind of basics, so I ke sure why batho ba re maths so difficult. Nah. Then I started developing that. But nenti ko rata from primary because I had the strictest teachers. Ne ke tshaba thupa.
Oh, yeah.
Ne ke tshaba thupa, so I made sure ngwana homework I made sure I understand.
Yeah.
Ka re shwa gona motho wa maths. From my mother's side, from my father's side, we've got teachers, but I don't know maths.
Okay.
So I was the only one who nana le ntwela ya maths.
Knowledge ya maths, yeah.
And ko rata because I love solving problems.
Oh, yeah.
I love solving problems, and ge ke sa solve ke ba frustrated. I feel like I failed somebody.
Oh.
And hence my life right now will get to that. Ke saya le yona. Ke saya le yona.
Yeah. It makes sense with what you are doing now. Okay.
So now, that teacher unruta maths and ratisha maths, and he told me straight, "Because I'm from 1, or you're gonna make a great doctor.
Okay.
O ka se fail medicine, o ka so fail. Ka basic ko fang and we tshwere so o ka se fail."
Sure.
Then why? I still had in 12 hours I want to be a doctor. Then dilo di change jere ko bala grade standard 9, grade 11, ya no.
Oh, yes.
That's when I went to boarding school.
Oh.
That time I got exposed to computers.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I get mo ne ra sena dilo tšeo then.
Yeah.
So then I got into the love of computers and gadgets. Cell phones were not there yet.
Obviously.
So ne le di computer ne re di
You
know what I mean?
Got that age, yeah, high school.
Ehe.
When I
Wa
was.
bona ebile ne ke sa inagane, we were relying on landlines tša Telkom. Ke gopola ba di khiela re gona go di khiela re betha so. Re betha dinomoro so. Eventually it will open, then I can make a call.
Okay.
So that's where we're coming from in terms of
Yeah.
technology. Then I developed the love for technology.
Okay.
But we didn't have that as a subject. No, fellow computer training, on how to use the computer. The operating systems, but the Windows, Linux, none of DOS.
Oh.
The pictures and you know letter you type or time when you go time you just type time so no time on the screen down there or up there wherever or however the machine is.
Oh, wow.
So then I said no, medicine no, it's not for me. Then somebody I know medicine it's about 7 years. And if you want to specialize, it's 3 more years. So you still have 10 years of schooling. Then I said, no, let me try it about computers.
Yeah.
Then UWC, I did computer science, BSc in computer science. I did it for 1 year, I collect. Then I Valtech, I fill information technology.
Okay.
Go Valtech. Then still I measured,
Yeah.
Because so ka fetcha that diploma ka internship with Department of Social Development Pretoria.
Oh, yeah.
There was a lot of years mo ne ke se go mo gae. I think about 20 years ne ke se go.
Yeah.
Ne ke se wa ne ke sa rate go boya gae because ke exposed to different environments.
Yeah.
Instead, I would visit different. I can remember when I go to school, ke kopana le motho a re ga ke Free State. O mongwe a re ga ke Swaziland. O mongwe a re ga ke Durban.
Yeah.
So some of the holidays I would visit.
Yo.
I would visit. So and batswadi ba ka got used to the fact that I don't want to come back home.
Yeah, they had to accept.
Yeah, ke dutse gae most of my life. So ke sharp. So I wanted to explore.
Yeah.
Right, things went well. Eventually, I started at a bank, got banking, then I joined insurance companies. And then from there, Deloitte, financial. So I was exposed into the financial services industry.
Sure.
So then from there, after Deloitte, I estate tax, development finance.
Okay.
Finance and taxi as we speak right now. Yeah, so that was the last job that I did.
Okay.
Yeah, but
when was
then
this?
2012, just before I got my second baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, then Katluga, and then life happened. Then I'm going to explain life.
Okay.
Life got 2011. I lost my dad.
Yes.
He succumbed to cancer.
Yeah.
May his soul rest in peace.
Sure.
Then ya ba gore mo gae even my brothers a ba dule, so it was only my mother le bana, le gona bana ne le ngwana wa my second brother.
Okay.
So ne ba dula ba le 2. Right, no problem. Nna ke dulela Jozi, a gona problem. Then 2014 my mom passed on. 3 years later after my dad. Then ya ba re ga ge sho sana motho. And I can't live go le ka mogola le gona considering crime and the state I was in. I was going through divorce at the same time. So a lot was happening, hence I'm saying life happened. Dilo ne di le fase, to be honest. I lost a lot of things. I lost houses, I lost cars, I lost at some point I lost my dignity. I didn't want to be around people and ebe ngobatša because ne ke rata go dula ka hara batho. So ning I would hide, mara e yang ngobatša, it's not what I am. Ke go ba ka hara batho.
Kwena motho wa batho.
I can't because batho ba bolela dilo tše di, so I cannot interject into the conversations because I keep below.
Okay.
So ke ntho ne ngobatša. But then time went on, I picked up myself. And I found things to do. Tše leng gore di mfa reason to live. Then I went back to being around people.
Sure.
I'm an activist.
So at the time where you were feeling down and everything, would we say that you were, should we use the term depressed?
Yeah, ke really depression, but ke managed ka bonna. I was never on medication. I never went for cancer. I cancelled myself. That's why I said one day I just woke up and said, no, this can't go. This can't go on. This is not me.
Waba stubborn.
Yeah, this is not me. And I told myself, ke a emela, ke a itlhotlhora, ke a pele. Ke tla bona ko pele gore go na le eng. Then I started getting involved into community things, activist crime, activist health, and then socio-economical activist. One day, I'm very protective of my kids. I'm very protective of my kids. It's just that when they were still growing up, I was very protective. Wherever I was,
okay.
So, tšatši le nkare ke ba khapa sekolo, I think ne ke tsamaya mo mofolo. A ke tsebore ne ke bolela le mang, a ke sa gopola re ne ke bolela le mang, mara ne le conversation e intense. So wa ema buto mongwe ba re ke Clifford wa Galogodi. He's still my friend today. Ne ke sa mo tsebe. Na ile nurse ka mo clinicing ya mo zone 4. Now he has moved to o ile pele. So ya ba or no, wa tsebore ke ngsese. Nana le bana ka mashupetladi. Or sese wa tseba ke ya go nyaka. And I'm like, this guy, he's short. And I'm like, oh, wamparana, oh, wampapela, oh, ke nna ke wampapela. Mara ke mo feel that look ela gore a ke tse problem le nna wena. You can't even start.
Okay, onyaka is like
ye go nyaka ke nyoko go berekisha.
Oh, ke na ke nyoko jola le wena.
No, ke nyoko go berekisha. I want you in my circle. Type of thing, right? Then wa tla go ba le meeting go mashupetladi wa is parents meeting. Excuse me, no le the by-elections, I think one of them na juile, so ba nyaka mo replace.
Okay.
So I'm a very vocal person. So if you fitla go meeting ne le mathomo ke. So unfortunately motho na a juile ne le treasurer. Then I asked ka butcha question a rona, ge treasurer e tswa le dira di by-elections. Say there was a mess e dirileng before I tswa. Whoever is going to jump into that position, o apara mess ola na. How re tlo tsena jwang, how we going to maneuver into that thing. So me asking that question, the same guy nearly chairperson of the SGB ka mashipeta. Ka butcha butchuela a simple a convincing answer. Right? Ya ba or ba yaraba ka mokgo ba yaraba mara I was not satisfied. Then ka itlogela. Ya ba okay, now we can open the floor. So about 80% of the people that were there ba re nyaka msadu.
Ibe na
re nyaka msadu a tsena, although we maybe ka sebe treasurer but a tsena ka ga governing board. I hate go bitsa committee because re na le perception committee go na le committee go na le governing board, but people think into one. Nna ke differentiate ka behavior and roles and responsibilities in that space.
Okay.
Committee e botswa ke batho re dire, governing body is proactive.
Okay.
Those are the different, from my opinion,
Yeah,
from the readings that I'm going through.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, about Ketsana Kagara SGB.
Yeah.
Then I started helping people. Then Kitjule Kagara, that space, that depression state, self-empathy and whatnot. Then I've got something to do. When I wake up, there's a difference that I've made to somebody else's life.
Yeah.
So that was me. Now I'm coming back.
Sure.
I'm coming back.
Yeah.
Then Kaba SGB, SGB for a long time, about 3 times, 6 years, get 3 years. And then things went well. Then I started being into the crime. Got service delivery.
Okay.
And I don't get anything from that. I just get joy.
Yeah.
I never got money for any of those.
Eish.
Yeah, but because that's a lot of payment to me.
Sure.
Like a sharp.
Because I get satisfied. Oh, as in like I now realize, because I love teaching with all my heart. I gotta go to something one. Okay.
Cool.
I wanna. I guess it's so I understand.
Yeah, so in a nutshell, that is what I'm doing. I'm still doing it.
Yeah.
I'm still doing what committees.
Yes,
I'm still doing relationship police station as a show subs.
Oh.
So if at some point I know who to call and I know this person will respond to speed.
Yeah.
I also have a relationship with a community safety municipality. I've got people there that I can call if things like cable theft.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So I know who to call and I know the response. Speed.
Okay.
So network it makes my life easier and the people around me baba sharp. Yeah, so that is
sure.
where we are.
So you would say that you had dreams. Obviously they changed. Then you went into computer, and you worked there and there, different places. But what happened actually, it was that time it was when Papa hlokofala, then later on Mama hlokofala.
Yeah, I think the drop started there.
Okay.
But the main hit was when my mom passed on.
Okay.
Because that raised flag out, okay,
Why-
but either way, I had resigned. Something. But then just remember I was going through divorce at the same time. Then there's death, then there's bereavement. There's a lot of things happening. So I couldn't take all of them. But thank God I did and on my own. I didn't get any help from anyone. Not even my siblings.
Yeah. If you're comfortable with this question, where were your kids at that time? As in like their state, how were they affected?
Agrenesa le ba banyane. So ne ba sa kgone go bona or go kwisha selo. They just knew the only person that we have is mama.
Okay.
Which is even still now, but they would tell you right now we only have mama.
Yeah.
The only person we know, the only person we trust is mama.
Sure.
Ke gona no ba realizang neng umunyane sala re bona re mama. What I never realized you were going through so much.
Sure.
But one thing, we never went to bed hungry.
Yeah.
Never.
Sure.
I never went to bed. I don't know how those things happened.
Yo.
I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. And there was never a point in today I cannot shelter abroad. I can plan before it I can plan. I'm one person, the circle yak somehow.
Okay.
My friends can like I said, I would visit Free State, I'd go to Durban, I'd go to Swaziland, I'd go to Botswana, I'd go to Lesotho.
Yeah.
During the holidays, and I'm not gonna say I grew up as a rich kid. I should never afford a life.
Yeah.
Never see rich, never see poor.
Yeah.
And there was a time Mobakaring Akena Chelet. Then it ends there. And you can't persist. And my father would not make a plan. You know what I mean? And you'll accept.
Yeah.
So, but the people I worked with, they understand and they understood my situation.
Okay.
So they check up on me, they assisted, they still assist. I won't mention names,
yeah.
but there's a lot of them. I can count 10 or more.
Oh.
And sometimes I give a khupeli. I'll just say, maybe I'm phoning like today, so I can maybe wabona weather it's chilly. Would you expect or motho saying merekong maybe o ka dikobong o restile or something. Nakong ke re eshere ke tshware nap. A phone. Hey, wa ka ro robetse ke ra wa ke no khutsa. Yena ka bana me ba ke botsa ra o ka ra sna tšhelete o. Wa igusha. Ha ke fetsa go drop a call. And romela tšhelete.
O no go tsena something.
You know what I mean? And you know, by Lord, maybe nna le nna ke no ba ke le spacing saka sa gore ishin mara ka nnete ha ke na yona. And but I would not say ish ga pa ke na eng. But ga njolo ba bang ke gona ba botsa ke re mfetho ha ke na motlakase. Bra a go berekege.
Yeah.
Then they assist.
Yeah.
And ra gola re ya pele and le bona sometimes I assist le ka sebe financial but somehow I assist. I can assist ka the ideas.
Sure.
I can assist ka some of the things that I've gone through jona ko mmerekong. Sometimes to assist is to listen.
Yeah.
You don't give anything back, just to give an ear. It means a lot.
Yeah, because I think this is one of the reasons why this podcast. I'm saying to people that here I am. Here's an ear to listen to your story. Come and say whatever that you can say, because I believe it's also a starting point of healing process.
Correct.
The previous episode that went out, ignore the first one that went out. The lady came back to me, because now I feel I'm healed. I am healed because these things go in Chajuang and all that. So I understand.
So you know it helps to cover out something. A problem shared is a problem halved.
Even though I'm lost, but I.
Yeah, but. So especially when I'm angry. When I'm angry, it's either because my mom is Tswana. So it's about the because na re khala ka Setswana. You know what I mean? So ke o manya ka ntshi ke o manya ka sona. But so they know. Ke thoma ke re then they know something's so that's in a nutshell, that's me. That's the journey that I went through. And I believe there's still more that I can offer. There's still more that I can gain from the community that I'm living in. Like right now, I have a clinic committee, Zone 4. So I have a clinic committee for the past 3 years. And all the time, I electiwa in absentia. I never say I'm taking the nomination. It has never happened. I remember the last one, I think I was in a meeting go school, councillor am phonela. I got a meeting, but I feel apology because I had to attend to school. I'm just telling you. He was not asking me. You know? He was not asking me. No, councillor, but you can't do that. I'm not going to so wherever you are, whatever, then we are done. So it's one of the person also that I look up to. Councillor Nkwe is supportive in a way. And remember, everybody's got their weaknesses and strengths. We've got our flaws, we've got our rejoices and whatnot. But he's a straight talker. So I realized that element you brave. Around here because no, you can do this. Such things. Hence, in all the organizations, SGB, clinic committees, and whatever, I'm always leading. So I'll be maybe the chairperson, I'll be the secretary, such things. So I'm not a good participating person because give a and give a sometimes ke no ke potsa gore ke na le di-commitments tše dintši.
Okay.
But then ke na le utswa nako ke re, no, this one I must just give it to God.
Yeah,
Although it must be the other way around, but you know what I mean, it's, but umpha maatla for dilo tše ke di dirang, wa kwešiša. So nako ngwe o kry ke potsa ke re, nna phone a ke sa e araba or ke a itima.
Yeah.
Ai
Eish.
soze ke itima 5 seconds ke boe ke e light ke bese bana o kry ba mpotsa, mama apo o rile o nyako tima phone o nyako robala. The minute ke switch her on, then there's a message ya motho a nyakang thušo go nna. Wa e kwešiša. So ke na le go feel o kare ke faila the people
But
around
if
me,
you distance yourself.
and that is one of my weaknesses. I put myself last. That's my biggest weakness.
Eish.
I put myself last.
Eish.
And I never had myself time, me time. I struggle to get that.
I think I just learned that. I just learned. Linda begile motho o mojwajo until I met my wife, and she taught me things like, man, you should consider yourself. But I saw it from a point. I heard her ask Rimaore, we need your attention as our father, as my husband.
Yes.
Whereby ka kuthoma kusho go na le go ngo sentse ke no tima lefase ke attend my family le re ka se bolele se lo ra se di seo just to be there in
Yes.
J and to ma go pelo ntele le metsi.
You know what I mean? Dilonyana tše di lousy, ne?
Eh, o no mo kuka
Petty things,
ngwana.
tša metsa wa iše kae
Eh.
kae. Kgopela nkgele metsi,
Yeah,
such things.
just small nyana
You know,
things go pelo ntse ngwana diaper. Yeah, that you
Just
know.
being there.
I just learned, no, this is very very very
It's very
important.
important.
Yeah, because I know, because I have this thing. If I agree with you, there's something, then do it, dear. But if on my own, there's something, I can ask dear.
You cannot steer. Cannot steer.
That's why this podcast I started with SBK, because I know I got take with someone else, because I can't disappoint the next person.
No, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
You
Now we're going to
cannot.
disappoint. But the next
Not
person.
the next person.
I can't.
Not
do
the
that.
next person. You know, we living like psychologists. What's about the psychologists? They barwala matata about.
Yeah.
Mara abona khono rwala ke mo.
Ish.
If you can check, most psychologists, most paramedics, ke di addicts.
Ish.
I know
Because
a lot of them. Ke di
Because of the
addicts.
traumas that they
Yeah,
come
and
across.
bona they can't cough it out to somebody else. Ba rwala mathata, ntho engwe ya go ba stressa kore they cannot give you a solution. Wa e kwešiša?
Yeah.
They can listen, and le ga ka go fa solution, ha sure this is going to solve the problem.
Ish.
So it hits them hard.
Yo.
It hits them hard.
Ish.
It's a problem.
Yeah, I used to love psychology. I love psychology.
Yeah, maybe when you survive because now you like engaging with people, listening to problems. None. It will work for you.
Yeah. Because I've learned, Lord, not speaking it's a problem. I have to speak.
Yeah, but and when from your point, it's gonna be easier because you're taking it from the biblical point of
Yeah.
view, scriptural point of view.
Yeah.
So it will be easier. So ke nagana le go ba bomodimo will assist.
Yeah,
If you want to do it,
yeah,
go for it.
yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, nah, ish.
You're brave. You still have time.
Yeah.
When now o tle ka era ya di grades, you can still do it. Nna ke tšwa standard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, actually, I'm taking that step. As we are speaking, we said you got the results last week, matric, because I didn't do matric.
O ne le ngwana o ne o ngwala.
So
Okay.
go ngwadile le koketso ke ka. Re ngwadile together, and yeah, and I passed.
You see?
And I'm proud of
You
myself.
can do it. You can do it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can do it. And
So-
but ka sepedi se reng a lena motlo wa pele,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So ke goal we ne ntse o bolela ka yona, but eventually you've
get
reached
there.
it.
Sure.
You've reached it.
Sure.
So
But
never
the-
undermine yourself.
Ne.
Never.
Yeah.
And ke nyako bolela something, you should never ke principle nna ke phelang ka yona.
Okay.
Never ever be the enemy of your thoughts. Never. And I never concentrate on something that you cannot change.
Okay.
Never.
Yeah.
If you can change something, if you cannot change something, you just
Let go.
If tomorrow's problems are not solved, level la usasa. Concentrate on what tomorrow is going to bring.
Yeah.
Jama bani di fitile di padi.
Yeah.
Let's look at what we can take forward.
Yeah.
That's my principle.
Yeah, I think that's what I always say to people, or no. Le re ka re motho tlhageletse ke accident and all that. Like not personal, it might be sensitive. I don't focus on, I focus, okay, what can we do now?
Yebo.
Ya
How
go
do we
tell Lord,
remedy the situation?
how can we do it now? What can we do now? Taba ya gore wena, ko morago go diretseng yana, we can't do anything ka yona.
Rapid.
Let's solve now. Then let's do ya faster. What's go diretseng?
Re tlo dira postmortem, but for now let's go.
Let's solve the problem. Yeah, I was about to ask you, can you give the audience an advice, any advice? But you have said mouthful. Unless you want to say something.
No, it's silt. It's silt.
Yeah, but I guess you have said mouthful. You have said mouthful. Yeah, but otherwise, thank you for coming and sharing your story.
Thank you for having me. Gallery postpone.
Ne-
Yeah, there was a lot of
excited.
obstacles, Mara.
we'll be
We
this
might
and that.
manage it.
Yeah, we
and I'm
manage
glad
it.
we've done this.
Yeah.
To your viewers,
Sure.
ke a leboga. Ba re le subscribe, agir.
Yeah.
Subscribe and like. Agir. Yes, ne?
Yeah, one. Ke le sister ro ka ga bo bene di tix. So go tsa batho ba tix ba je. Was subscribe mo. Was subscribe mo.
Kankani. Kankani.
I have a closure ke na le yona ke ngolile fase. So I just want to make sure Lord, I say it properly. Yeah. I just wrote it. Oh, yeah. I wanted to say. Otherwise, guys, know that you are the best person to tell the story. No one can tell your story
Better than
you.
Amen.
No one can do it.
Amen.
So don't forget to keep on dreaming, because dreams are meant to be fulfilled. So guys, please, if you feel like you want to be part of this, contact us or get hold of us on YouTube. We are there, but I think YouTube is no way we communicate such things. But Facebook, you can go to Facebook, Conversations with Kujo, and TikTok, Conversations with Kujo, Instagram, Conversation_Kujo, with Kujo. Then talk to us, inbox us, DM us, whatever that it is. Tell us that you want to be part of this, so that we can have you if you have a story to tell. So, but otherwise, from me, Kujo, I'm out. Peace.
Adios.